The main reason why I see artists burning out is because they're trying too hard. They're trying too hard to do things that's not true to them, or they're trying to upkeep an image or get an image, and they just can't keep up. Wait, but what did old boy say? Before you run your race, you gotta find your pace. Just make sure you cross the line and fuck how much time it take. That's the mentality y'all need to have, right? I know everybody's telling you, put out 100 pieces of content a day, bro. You gotta have 15 songs ready, bro. You gotta drop a 30-song EP. Like, whoa. It's gonna feel overwhelming, of course, right? And typically, as an artist, you can drain out, art, but it may not be as potent as if you took your time. Let the art, just kept taking art. Take a whole bunch of bad art, take a whole bunch of good art. And then once you get the great art, you use that, you promote that, you market that, you turn that into an album, you turn that into something, right? We have to stop trying to get somewhere. It seems like we try to do it overnight. Usually, more times than not, the only reason why we're accelerating is because we want the quick results. Now, you don't usually have to do that, especially if you are young. You have your whole life ahead of you. You can do this thing brick by brick. And in today's society, I really want you guys to realize, brick by brick in it, it's actually kind of easy, like getting to where you're trying to get to when you do it brick by brick. A lot of the stress and burnout comes when you try to be this mastermind and think of this master plan of how you're about to get exactly what you want in the next 12 hours. You're going to disable, like you're literally going to cripple yourself mentally and physically because your mental's messed up. Once you start doing this brick by brick, step by step, a daily thing. Can I post a video a day? Can I take 10 minutes out of my day to post a video? Can I take 10 minutes out of my day to write some lyrics, to record a beat, to, play my drums, to play the game? Can I take an hour? Because, bro, you get what I'm saying? Like, can I just take time to do the things that I know I want and need to do? And if you do that over a prolonged period of time, you will naturally bring results because it comes from places that you don't know, right? I'm not telling you don't adapt, don't get better, don't innovate. I'm telling you just try doing one thing better than you did the last time. Put a little bit more thought into this post, into this song, into this guitar string than I did the last rehearsal, right? And that's all you have to really put yourself into the headspace of learning, right? In life in general, below, with how your life is unfolding, and especially when it comes to stuff like music, right? I believe I said this in another video. It was in Lauryn Hill's Miseducation album. She got on an interview, I believe, and she said she had to literally take a break from music. She had to literally go like some years, I believe, just living life, learning lessons. And then that album was a reflection of all the lessons she learned while she was not making music. And that album just so happened to be one of her biggest albums. Her biggest album didn't come out of her putting out 200 more albums, and that just was the one that stuck. It came from her stepping back from the music, learning, experiencing, becoming an overall better artist, and then dropping a project. My grandfather, Watts Prophets, they put out the very first rap album, right? They dropped an album, 1969. The next time they dropped an album was in the 70s. When was the next time they did it? In the 80s. When was the next time? When the 90s came. They did it by decades, right? They didn't need to drop a project every single year for them still to be potent in the community. They were making pieces of art that was reflecting on the times, right? So each decade that passed, they made a new album to reflect on what was happening in that moment, and they're still potent. They've been getting. He got sampled this year by a couple people, Schoolboy Q, right? It's still potent. That's close to 50, 60 years later. That's the energy I'm talking about when I say pace yourself. Don't sprint it. What happens when you sprint? You typically run out of energy way quicker than if you were doing a light jog, fast walking, or just jogging, period. But you want it to be faster than the dude standing next to you, so you put your head down and just for you to start and that dude's running past you because now you need your inhaler. Pace yourself, and the whole process of getting what you want becomes easier. If you're burning out, ask yourself what's burning you out and stop doing it. Literally, the cure to burnout is very simple. Stop doing it. Stop. And how do you stop? You stop. If it's like something in your business, you delegate, you outsource, you ask for help, you figure out a better way to do it, right? Like, especially nowadays, my nigga, with all this AI, figure it out, right? Figure out how to do, just how to get things done without you having to do it. And that kind of puts you into a CEO headspace too. That's for a lot of my entrepreneurs. That's going from self-employed, hustling, to more of a business CEO headspace. I don't want to do it. I'm gonna pay you to do it because you're better than me. You can do what I do, but better than me. So I'm going to pay you to do my work for me, and I'm going to sell my stuff. Switch your perspective, right? If you are an artist and sitting there mixing and mastering all your music is burning you out, and you're not creating more music because you're an artist, because you're too busy trying to engineer your music, think outside the box. Can somebody help me engineer this? Can I talk to one of my homies who knows how to mix and master? Can we get like a little package deal or something like this where you do X amount of work for me for X amount of, like, y'all really got to apply yourself, apply your hustle, apply your brain. And if something is requiring too much of your energy, stop doing it. I'm not telling you that you can't go back to it, you can't revisit it, or you can't do it when you feel good, when you have free time. But if something's dominating your energy and that return on investment isn't where it needs to be, switch, realign. Don't be scared of that pivot. That pivot will usually help you. That pivot will feel so scared. That pivot will feel like you're losing it all. Like, damn, did I throw it away? Did I not capture that like I needed to? Like, what's going on? Nah, that pivot is just pushing you into another realm, and since you're unfamiliar with what's happening around you, you're confused, so it's making you question yourself. That is actually a very good and more comfortable energy change than being burnt out, because you're literally killing, you're gonna die on that battlefield. When you're pushing yourself to that limit, like, it's like running on a marathon. You're running on the track, you feel your chest hurting, you feel your legs giving out, you feel your eyes getting blurry, you know you about to pass out. But instead of stopping and being like, hold on, you keep going, you're finna fall out. And you can't blame nobody but yourself, because you knew you needed to stop, you needed to get some water. You probably can't keep running. Who cares if they pass you? You just needed to cross the line. Once y'all have that, that headspace, y'all will actually speed up. Because the people who don't know how to pace themselves, they're always stopping, they're always getting discouraged, they're always unmotivated, and they never get nothing done. Because they're always unmotivated, like they just drain themselves. Every single time they get just a little bit of energy, they drain it immediately, like they just empty it. They don't know how to pace themselves, take their time, see long term, understand that I'm not crazy. Believe in yourself too. That's a big thing too. When you believe in yourself and you're doing something that you believe in, that burnout's very hard, my G, because it's coming from something outside of you. when that energy source is coming from the like God, the universe, your ancestors, like everything surrounding you, because it's something that's meant to be in your life, there's other energies that's pushing it towards you too. So getting the motivation, getting the inspiration, getting the drive, getting the energy to do it is it is kind of easy to pull yourself back into that space, because there's so many other influences like making sure that you have the energy. That's why I've been saying, like, in so many, like literally all of my videos, find the thing that you love and that you're good at, and that is your God-given gift, and you will notice all of a sudden you have all the energy in the world. All of a sudden you can just do whatever the fuck you want. It's a crazy thing when you find out what you're really supposed to do in this life.